Warm greetings to everyone. We are Team Namaste, Team ID 97217, Problem Statement ID SIH25026. Our problem statement was to develop an API code to integrate Namaste with ICD-11 via the traditional medicine module into existing EMR systems, that is, electronic medical record systems, that comply with electronic health record standards for India. India's Ayush systems are a pillar of our healthcare. But when it comes to digital health, Ayush still speaks in Namaste codes, while the global world speaks in ICD-11. Now, imagine a patient diagnosed with Armavan, which is the Namaste code for a form of arthritis, by an Ayurveda doctor. This record is logged in Namaste. Later, the same patient visits an allopathic doctor, who records it in ICD-11. Without translation, the two records remain fragmented, leading to miscommunication, delayed insurance claims, and incomplete research data. This is the challenge we set out to solve. Our answer is the Harmonization microservice, an AI and NLP-powered terminology engine that automatically maps Namaste codes to ICD-11 PM2 and wherever possible to ICD-11 biomedicine. It's FHIR R4 compliant, plug-and-play with EMRs, and designed as terminology as a service. Our system works in a simple but powerful flow. At step 1, we ingest Namaste datasets and sync them with the WHO ICD-11 API. At step 2, we run a multi-stage NLP pipeline, fuzzy search, synonym enrichment, and Tappert embeddings to ensure that the mappings are valid. At step 3, we generate FHIR compliant code systems and concept maps so EMRs can store dual-coded records. And finally, we expose secure REST endpoints protected with WATS 2.0, ABHA authentication, and ISO compliant audit trails.
Here is our homepage. Here I am searching for Amavata. As soon as I hit enter, our front end sends a GET request to API or map terms of the fast API backend. The backend then performs a fuzzy search within our Ayurveda CSV using rapid first. Along with that, the same row contains a long definition which helps us expand and enrich the query for more accurate mapping. Once the query is enriched with synonyms and description, it is forwarded to the WHO ICD-11 Flexi Search API. The response from ICD-11 provides multiple potential matches. These are the re-ranked using Tappert embeddings along with the fuzzy boost adjustment to fine-tune their relevance. From the refined list, the system automatically chooses top 3 matches. On the front end, these results appear instantly, each displaying ICD code, title, similarities code, and definition. This ensures clinicians not only get the most relevant ICD mapping but also understand the confidence level behind every result.
Now moving on to the code systems page. It shows how we have structured the Ayush datasets into JSON hierarchies similar to that of ICD-11. For instance, the Ayurvedic as well as Siddhant Unani disorders are grouped under root categories, with each node containing the scientific name, synonyms, and description. The page doesn't call the API line, it reads from the pre-processed JSON generated during ingestion. This makes the browsing smooth as well as offline friendly. Think of it as the Ayush equivalent of the ICD browser.
Here is the concept map page, where we show the actual mappings generated by a backend. For example, I search for tremor disorder. The backend runs the mapping pipeline again, but here the output is richer. We get the ICD code and title, the similarities code from embeddings, the verification status, and the reviewer details. If a mapping is AI generated, its flag is unverified. If an expert reviews or edits it, the credentials are stored in the metadata. This way, every mapping has a transparent history. This feedback loop, that is the review system, ensures medical validity. No code from Namaste can get wrongly mapped to ICD code or vice versa just because of a keyword overlap.
Here are FHIR bundles page. Once mappings are finalized, they can be exported as FHIR bundles. For example, here's a JSON bundle contains a patient's condition coded in both Namaste and ICD-11. Because it follows FHIR R4 specifications, this can be directly ingested into hospital EMRs with no extra work, enabling dual coding at the point of care. Here, this is our analytics page. This page is a placeholder for analytics. In future, it will display coverage statistics like how many Ayush terms were mapped, the distribution across Ayurveda, Siddha, Unani, and mapping confidence levels. This gives hospitals and policymakers real-time insight into overall system performance.
Now you may ask, why does this even matter? Simple answer is because it impacts every stakeholder in the process. Firstly, clinicians get accurate and real-time coding. Then insurers can finally access Ayush claims seamlessly. Even policymakers gain real-time mobility insights. And most importantly, patients see their Ayush care recognized in mainstream health systems. Financially, the microservice follows a subscription model, starting with Ayush clinics, scaling to EMR vendors, and eventually national adoption. Operationally, it's lightweight, cloud-ready, and requires minimal training thanks to our autocomplete diagnosis lookup. To summarize, the flow is that firstly, the user inputs a query, which initiates the fuzzy search on the local CSV, followed by the WHO ICD call and the SAPBIT embedding score. Then, the matches are run, and that is how we get the dual-coded FHIR output. Our harmonization microservice is more than just software. It's a bridge ensuring that India's century-old healing traditions can converse with the modern digital health. That is how Ayush becomes interoperable, insurable, and globally visible. Harmonization microservice, bridging gaps, serving healthcare. Thank you.